Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be doing an Alia Bhatt inspired makeup look, but instead of me guessing what products she used and stuff, like trying to find similar products, I went ahead and did some research to find out what products her makeup artist usually uses. So I found two articles, and some of the products I do have, some of them I am gonna improvise with the products that I have, which are similar to what they use. So yeah, this video is going to be very interesting because I am super excited. So let's get started with the video. So the skin prep is actually very important. A lot of makeup artists and freelancers, everybody says that skin prep is very important, and this is what they use. This is the Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base, and I've used this before. This is a very thick moisturizer, as you can see. It's a beautiful, it's going to give you that really nice base for your makeup. I'm just gonna apply a good amount onto my face, and this smells so good. Also, a lot of articles that I've read about makeup artists, their techniques, and also a lot of makeup artists that I've seen on YouTube, on Instagram, they really emphasize massaging your face when you're applying your skincare so that your skin is all prepped for the makeup, but this moisturizer is just a free thing. The next thing is using a primer water. Her makeup artist said to use the Smashbox primer water, but I don't have it. I have this Milani rose water. This is really good, so I'm gonna go ahead and spritz this on my face to prep my skin further for the foundation and the rest of the makeup. Okay, next I'm gonna move on to my brows, and for brows it's said to use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I have it in the shade Espresso, and if you see her pictures, her eyebrows are very feathery, so I'm gonna brush my hair upwards and I'm gonna try to mimic that look of her eyebrow. And then to set the eyebrows in place, they said to use a clear brow gel. I am actually more of a tinted brow kind of a gal, so I only have this one. This is a ABH brow gel. This is a clear one, so I'm gonna go ahead and set the eyebrows in place. So the next thing, we're gonna move on to the base now. So in the article it said that sometimes the makeup artist doesn't even use the foundations, they just spot conceal, but since you can see I do need some coverage on my face, so I'm gonna go in with this Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. The makeup artist said that they prefer to use skin tints rather than using a full coverage foundation, so I'm gonna take one pump of it and see if I can cover up whatever I need to with this one pump. And also, one more thing they mentioned in the article was to use a stippling brush, because this is really gonna give you that light coverage. It's not like you're slapping foundation onto your face, and I've seen a lot of makeup artists using stippling brushes. I personally don't use them, but I have this one which is very tiny, but I'm gonna make it work. This is such a beautiful foundation. This really gives you that full coverage if you want to get it, but also if you apply it the way I am with the stippling brush, it's gonna give you a very beautiful sheer coverage, and it's just gonna even out your skin tone. Next up is the concealer. For that I'm using this Dior Backstage concealer in the shade 3W. This is a new launch, but it has become my favorite. It's so beautiful, looks really nice underneath the eyes, and it does not crease throughout the day. I mean, I do have fine lines, but other than that it just stays put, and I love it. And then I'm gonna blend the concealer out using this BK Beauty concealer brush. I've been obsessed with these brushes, they're just so good. And I'm just gonna blend this concealer out. And the next step is to set the concealer in place. For that I'm using my Hourglass Vanish translucent powder, and I'm gonna take this on a little powder puff like this. I got these from Amazon. I'm just gonna dip it in there and I'm gonna look up. The reason why you want to do this right after you put your concealer is so that your concealer does not crease. And I know like nowadays the trend is to set it at last, but I'm telling you, the concealer starts to crease right away, so you want to set it in place right away. So next thing is the cream bronzer. I'm using this one by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer, and in the article it said to use it obviously on the perimeters of the face, like on the cheekbones and temples right here, and also like on the sides of the nose. And this is gonna give really beautiful but like very subtle sort of bronzed look. Next up is our blush, and a lot of makeup artists including Alia's love using fluid blushes. Specifically this one. This is the NARS Orgasm liquid blush, and this is the most gorgeous blush ever. It looks beautiful on all skin tones, so I'm just gonna shake it a little bit and I'm gonna take like a pump. As you can see, it's like super runny and it's a beautiful pale pink color. And she also has blush like on the bridge of her nose to give that really like sun-kissed, sunburnt kind of a look. So whatever is left on my brush, I'm just tapping it onto the bridge of my nose. Next up, we're gonna move on to the eyes. So I'm gonna use the same concealer to prime my eyelids. In the article it said to use concealer or an eyeshadow primer, but since I have like pigmented eyelids, I prefer using a concealer because it just hides all of that and gives me a really nice canvas to work on. And if you're using a concealer, make sure to always set it in place because it's gonna crease, and then the work that you do on it, it's not gonna be worth it. So make sure you set it with a loose powder. Now for the eyeshadow, in the article it was mentioned that they use this MAC eyeshadow, and I forgot the shade name, but it was very similar when I saw the swatches. It was very similar to this shade called Trust Fund in the Huda Beauty palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this as my lid shade. The makeup artist actually said to take the same exact shade on a blending brush and kind of like buff it into the socket of your eye. And then for my lower lash line, I'm just gonna take this soft brown shade on a pencil brush and I'm gonna run this along my lower lash line. Next, I'm gonna take this Tarte Sex Killer eyeliner and I'm gonna apply it on my waterline. So if you have really thin, sparse eyelashes, this step is very crucial because it's gonna give you that really nice, like fuller effect of your eyelashes. And the next step is curling your eyelashes. So this step is also very crucial because it's gonna give you that really nice curled sort of eyelashes effect. I've never seen Alia Bhatt wearing falsies. Maybe she does wear like those individual lashes, but I've never seen her wearing like full-on falsies. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes using this. And then the last step for eyelashes is using a mascara. So they mentioned Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. I have it, but my sister took it, so I'm gonna be using this MAC stack because the brush was kind of similar to what the Bad Gal Bang is. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply a really nice coat on my top lashes. we're gonna move back to the face and finish it off. So the next step is a cream highlighter. So I did not have a cream highlighter, so we are gonna make it work. I'm gonna use this ABH liquid glow, and I'm gonna mix this into my moisturizer and create like a cream highlighter. There we have it, and I'm gonna apply this on the highest points of my face. And I'm blending it out using a beauty blender because this gives a really nice seamless kind of a blend. So I'm just gonna blend everything out, and as you can see, it looks really pretty. And then moving on to the lips, as we all know that she used the Pillow Talk on her wedding day, but the picture that I'm going off of has like a really beautiful, she's wearing a really beautiful like peachy sort of a lipstick, and I'm not too, I don't think I like want to use this color because I found a very similar shade to what she used in that photo. It is this in this palette, lipstick palette by Makeup by Mario, and there's like no shade name. I'm gonna use this shade right here, but first I'm gonna line my lips. For that, I'm using this KKW Beauty lip liner in the shade Nude 1, and this is a really beautiful Your Lips But Better sort of a shade, and I'm using this just to carve out my lip shape so I can go in with the lipstick. So I scooped some out on my tiny palette, and every time I use this palette I legit feel like a makeup artist. So I'm gonna take this lip brush and I'm gonna put this all over my lips, and this is a beautiful, beautiful shade. And last but not the least, I'm gonna go in with this MAC Prep and Prime spray, and I'm gonna spritz this onto my face. And this is really gonna lock in my makeup and also makes my makeup look really pretty and dewy. Wait till it's dry. Now it's looking like super shiny, but it's gonna come together and it's gonna look really pretty. And when it's like 70% dry, I like to go in with my beauty blender to really push this on to my skin so that my makeup does not move throughout the day. And so that is it for this makeup look. I love how it turned out. It looks really nice and glowy, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and let me know what other videos you would like to see. If you want to see more of the celebrity inspired, where I stalk their makeup artists and find out what products they use, I would love to do a series of this. This was so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.